say welcome to our listeners, welcome viewers. There's a mid-morning buzz here on Classic Radio, also on GBN TV. How's everybody doing this morning? Hope you're having an awesome morning, and thanks for joining us here on the mid-morning buzz. Let me say good morning to my guest. We have Mr. Michael Regis with us this morning, and it's Regis and Regis. Sometimes we mix it up and say Regis, but it's Regis, right?
Well, listen, I'm not sure I can help you there. I see Regis, but most persons would say Regis.
Regis.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just say it. Let's let it flow the way it is. Sure. Good morning to you, sir. Of course, Mr. Regis is the, Director of Operations at Spice Isle Imaging. Let me say good morning to you once again. Welcome. I should say welcome back.
Welcome back, yes.
Welcome back. We did this a couple of months ago.
Yes, very good to be here.
And we had, a constructive conversation in terms of all that's taking place with Spice Isle Imaging. But today, you come bearing some good news. If I can say that.
Yes, very good news.
Good news, especially for potential customers and already, customers who of course, consult always with Spice Isle Imaging. Let's hear what you want to tell them today.
Sure. Well, one of the things I would say we do really well, GT, is listening to the voice of our customers.
Well, and that is important in any direction you want to take it.
Most critical.
You got to listen to your customers.
Most critical. And one of the challenges that some persons have, especially those that don't have their private vehicles, is having to take a bus. You get to the bus terminus, and then you have to go sit on another bus.
Wait a couple of minutes.
And if you're not doing that, you're walking across the carnage. And we all know what the heat has been like lately. So it hasn't been the most convenient thing for quite a few customers.
All right.
So we are very excited to share with our viewers and listeners today that come next week,
all right,
the 9th of September, that's the Tuesday, we are opening a new sub-office, and it's going to be in the very heart of town.
All right,
in the very heart of town.
Right? How convenient.
It's a stone throw away from the bus terminus. It's you just 1.5 minute walk, maybe 2, depending on how fit.
Depending on
your fitness, right? But very, very close. It's right opposite Digicel.
All right.
For those that might be familiar with the Demerara building,
all right.
We are on the street level, so there are no stairs that you will need to climb. As soon as if you're standing at Digicel and you just look in the opposite direction, not of course to the mall, but that's to the other side with 3Bs, I believe, somewhere on the side there. There's a main entrance gate right there. We are right at the street level. As soon as you enter in, we will be right there.
Right, great. I mean, this is good. A great announcement by of course, by Imaging.
Yes.
Is to bring the services closer to individuals.
Yes.
As you mentioned in the initial stage, sometimes folks say, "Hey, I gotta take a bus. I gotta go by Spice Isle Imaging. I get a bus from wherever I come from the part of the island."
Yes.
I stop in St. George if you're not driving by yourself.
Yes.
And after I take another bus, come around the carnage, wherever it drops you, you have to walk there again.
Time.
So you're bringing it closer to folks.
We are bringing it closer. We're bringing it closer to the house. Yes.
What sort of service will be offered there? I would ask. Now that you come to what the services will be.
Sure.
Will it be in a limited capacity or almost similar to full services?
Well, it will be in a limited capacity, simply because of space, right, and size.
Okay.
We're not able to be, fully housed in the space that we are in. However, we will be beginning with laboratory services.
Okay.
And we also would have medical services. So there would be a doctor available, right? So there's going to be a general practitioner there available throughout.
All right.
Coming soon, ultrasound.
Okay.
Right? So you guys listen. Ultrasounds coming soon, coming closer to you. So stay tuned for that. We'll provide another update when that is now available.
All right.
So those would be essentially the 3 services that's going to be in that space. There's some other things that we're thinking about, but I can't share this right now.
All right. I mean, there's a process, as you would say.
That's right.
Everything, how it comes. So for now, as you mentioned, medical doctor is going to be there.
Yes.
All right. What else is going to be there? You did mention ultrasound coming.
Ultrasound is coming, and then we also will be able to do laboratory
services
here as well. Yes,
coming at your blood tests and
that's correct. That's correct.
All right.
Yes, and I think also very important to note, it's a new location. but you're still going to get the same high quality
that's important.
standard. You're still going to have very affordable prices. And I know we talked about this the last time I was here, and I like to speak about it because I realize it's a very big misconception that continues to be out there in the public that Spice Imaging Center, a private clinic, must be pricey. And for anyone who has visited the clinic and has used our services, I'm pretty sure they would testify to you and anyone else.
I can testify to that. I have used the services, and I think it's pretty reasonable.
So you didn't bust a hole in your pocket?
They didn't.
Good.
They didn't. I was wondering, I got back too much. I was wondering, these guys made a mistake. But I have used the services. I have known individuals who have used the services and always happy in terms of the services that they receive.
Yes.
And something too that is very special is the quality of care you get.
Yeah.
Also, I think that is what some folks always talk about, the care that you give also.
Yes.
Especially when you've been attended to.
Yes.
From the doctor and other, of course, individuals within the establishment.
Yes.
That quality of care is a plus. That's for special lectures also.
Well, that continues to be, I would tell you, it continues to be a focus of ours. As you know, we're the only medical laboratory on the island that is accredited, internationally accredited. That was our discussion the last time. So literally we have to, we are held to the foot to make sure
and you have to maintain that standard as always.
Well, it's not just about maintaining, but it's improving, right?
Oh, yes.
So the last time we were here, we were accredited to the 2012 version of the ISO 15189 standard. That standard becomes obsolete in December of this year. So we've already transitioned our processes and made the necessary updates to the new 2022 version of the standard. We had an audit that was done recently, just in May. And we have gone through, done some cleaning up based on the feedback that we received, and currently we are just awaiting word on green light. Yes, you are fully accredited to the new standard for the 2022 version.
So it's a constant improvement. Is
continuous improvement. It is continuous improvement.
I mean, and it goes with the services that you provide, because we know what in terms of medical services around the world today.
Yes,
you always have to constantly keep updating.
That's correct.
Improving in terms of what you do. Folks, there are different folks with different issues that will visit you, and you always have to be prepared for whatever comes and the challenges that comes with it also.
Of course. Of course. I think one of the easiest ways to do so, and I tell you, I think we do a very good job listening to our customers, is really customer feedback, right? Patient feedback. How are we doing? We really encourage it. As a matter of fact, we recently launched a CSAT survey, customer satisfaction survey. And I can tell you right now, the last update, we are on a scale of 1 to 5. Let's say on a 5-star rating, we are currently rated a 4.85 star rating. Right? 5 being the highest. So that's not what I'm saying. That's what our customers are saying. And there's something we also look at, which is called a Net Promoter Score. And for persons that are listening that may not be familiar with what a Net Promoter Score is, it's a measurement of how likely are people to recommend you to their friends, family. Businesses use this measurement to gauge the future prospects of the organization. And we're currently being rated at a 93%. Now, I would tell you 65 is good.
Yes.
We are doing a 93%, which is pretty high.
Yeah.
And this is customer raw, authentic feedback. So if you were to ask me how we're doing, I would just say, well, let the results speak for themselves. This is how our customers feel. This is what they're saying. So we are continuing to, capture and gather feedback. And by the way, because we are an accredited laboratory, we don't have a choice as well but to collect that feedback. It is part of the process as well. So I'm very happy with where we sit today. I want to also share, GT, that next week with the opening of the new branch. So we do have a small opening ceremony that's going to be at 10 a.m. on Monday, but our doors open to the public on the Tuesday, right? For that day, the Tuesday, it's going to be free consultation for anyone coming to see the doctor. So yes, you heard it right.
Free consultation.
Free consultation. So if last week was a very hard week, and I know the month end just went, but cost of living is all about the place right now. We understand the times that we're living in. You have no excuse. On Tuesday, you can come see the doctor, and it's free consultation consultation. I want to make something very clear as well. This promotion is exclusive to the new branch.
Yeah.
Don't come to the Carnage and expect the same free consultation. This is exclusive to the new branch. Free consultation on Tuesday,
yes,
all day. And when I say all day, we open at 7, we close at 5. From Wednesday to Friday, the first 5 persons showing up to see the doctor will be a free consultation as well.
Okay.
So it's going to be a week of activity. That's for that particular week at that particular branch. I want to make the distinction.
And that's only for that new branch.
That's only.
Song of St. George.
Correct.
All right.
Additionally, any referral coming out of the visit. So, you see the doctor, you may need an ultrasound. It depends on what's happening. X-ray, medication, whatever it is, you would be receiving a 10% discount.
Okay.
And so that's going to be for any laboratory testing and any type of radiology services like X-ray, CT scan. If you need to get a CT done, you get a 10% off, regardless of what type of CT it is.
Once you visit that new location? Provided
that you visit that new location, as the promotion is exclusive to that branch.
And it's for 1 week?
It's for 1 week. 1 week. That's correct.
Week of the opening.
Beginning on the Tuesday to the Friday. That's the promotion period.
All right. I mean, that's lovely incentive for individuals who may be thinking today, well, I need to see the doctor next week, and they're planning on next week. They can always come to Special with a new location, get that 10% off.
Correct.
Of course, on the services that they'll be getting.
Yes.
And it's free on Tuesday.
Yes. And it's free on Tuesday.
All the consultation you're going to need is free.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to give back. Times are not the easiest right now. So whatever opportunity we get, we'll take the opportunity to give us as best as we can, and we have a commitment to ourselves and also to our patients to try to maintain our costing as affordable as possible. So I know we are very, very competitively priced. As a matter of fact, in most cases lower than our competitors.
Anyway, so my question to you, I have a question on this side, man. What keeps Spicer Imaging going from the inception of the company to where it's at now? No new location and will be open soon and so forth. What keeps Spicer Imaging going?
Yeah. Culture.
Yeah.
Culture. Spicer Imaging Center has always been an organization. I'm not the most tenured person that's there, but I can tell you what I met, and I can tell you what we have currently. The organization has always been an organization that is focused on the people aspect of it. So it's a business for people.
Yes.
It's very easy to get caught into the profits, and of course, no business survives without making a profit. What keeps us going is staying customer-centered, remaining customer-focused. At the end of the day, and you have heard it, I have heard it. We've always been branded as third world. And people complain about the medical services that they receive in many different aspects and avenues. Mm-hmm. People complain about the customer service that they receive. And there's so much work that we're doing. People say that we have good customer service. We don't want good customer service. We want to have exceptional customer service. So if you've ever come to Spicer Imaging Center and you got good service, then we failed. Yeah. I'm dead serious. Like that's the way I see it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I like the way you put that.
Well, I'm actually very serious about that. Yeah. And every employee at Spicer,
it should be exceptional, not just
it has to be
good. Not
it has to be
good. And that's one of the main problems in Grenada today. Mm-hmm. Folks talk a lot about customer service.
Yes.
You understand? And if you can come to an institution and the customer service is above par,
yes,
you understand, you should feel happy in terms of what you receive.
Yeah, we have a mission, GT. Our mission is to be second to none.
Yeah.
Right? Our mission is to be second to none. When you come to Spicer Imaging Center, the customer service that you receive should be wow. And if it's not wow, then we have a lot of work to do. That is that. So our mission is to be second to none. Our mission is to continue to have the highest possible quality of service being offered. When persons come to Spicer Imaging Center, they should be feeling valuable. They should be feeling like, be treated as a king.
I like a healed instantly, just for the conversation.
Yeah.
I had a mom used to feel like just to be a visit to the doctor, she feel healed.
Yeah.
Just to be a conversation.
It should be different.
I haven't done anything yet. So you should just feel that wellness when you get
from
there.
The time you walk into the building, you should feel welcome, you should feel valued, you should feel appreciated, you should feel like someone cared about me today. Someone took the time to care for me today.
Right.
Even if it was just with a wonderful smile.
All right, great.
Yeah.
So let's remind, of course, our listeners and viewers again, of course, what's happening. Of course, we did mention it. As we said, it's good news we've given out today.
Of course.
The new services, just repeated for them, just in case someone who's probably just tuning in.
No problem.
They probably missed what we said in the intro. What is coming?
Short and spicy. So Spicewell Imaging Center, new sub-office. We're coming to the heart of town. Just about a minute and a half from the bus terminus. We are opposite Digicel. We'll be opposite Digicel. Our doors open on the 9th of September. That's next week, Tuesday. We'll have laboratory services. So if you need to get your blood testing done and all of that, we would be available. We'll also have a doctor there. So you can get consultation. On Tuesday, it's going to be absolutely free. All day free consultations. We open at 7. We close at 5. From Wednesday to Friday, the first 5 persons coming to see the doctor, it is also going to be a free consultation for those individuals. And any referral coming out of those visits, exclusive to the branch, and I want to make sure again, this is not happening on the Carenage. This is at our new branch that's in the Demerara building, ground floor, that's on Granby Street. It's exclusive there. All referrals coming out of that branch within that week would be a 10% discount for laboratory services and or radiology services. So CT scans, X-rays, ultrasounds, anything coming out of that, mammogram, anything coming out of that visit.
Once you get that referral, it's
from that branch, you get an automatic 10% for that week. All right.
So Regis, I want to thank you once again, of course, and best wishes with the opening of the new location.
Thank you.
We hope that you, of course, the folks feel happy when the new location is open and take advantage of it. In terms of the actual location where it's going to be at. Yeah. Take advantage of it.
Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure being here.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure to have you once again. So thanks to our listeners and viewers who joined us this morning on the Mid-Morning Buzz. We do this segment with all compliments of folks of Spicewell Imaging. Don't forget the new location coming from next week, Tuesday, the 9th.
That's right.
Get ready, folks, and go on out and take advantage of the services that will be offered. That's what we say goodbye for this edition of the Mid-Morning Buzz.